Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Once again, my friends, we have yet another video of a transgender woman activist of sorts complaining on TikTok, because that's where everyone goes these days to rant and complain about things that they really have no business complaining about. But hey, here I am complaining about this person complaining about something that is really stupid. But this person, everyone should know who this person is. The person's name is Lily Tino over on TikTok. And this is the person that goes and films this person's self at restaurants and claiming that the wait staff misgender this person every single time. And well, bruh, this individual goes online and complains about it, letting all the followers know, hey, I am upset. I am angry. I am frustrated that I have been misgendered more times than I care to count. Now, is misgendering a real thing? Well, if you live in a world of sanity, reason, rationale, according to science, that is, no, it's not. You can't be something that you're actually not, which means that you can't be misgendered, even though the trans activists would love you to believe that you can be. Somehow. It's just really ridiculous how we've gotten to this place in society, isn't it? Where science says one thing, but inclusivity and postmodernism says another thing, and science gets thrown to the curb, and inclusivity and postmodernism gets thrown to the forefront. And we, that believe in science, have got to somehow follow along with this madness. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I don't like it, and I refuse to do it. So it's just a gateway drug into the madness, if you ask me. That's why I refuse to use people's preferred you-know-what. Anyway, have a watch of this person complain about being misgendered 3 times. Here we go.
I have been misgendered 3 times in the past 24 hours at restaurants. Last night I was at Benihana with my girlfriend, and the server said, "What about you, sir? What would you like to eat?" My girlfriend, God bless her heart, steps in, says, "Actually, that's ma'am." And she looks at my girlfriend and didn't really understand what had happened and said, "No, I'm talking to him," pointing at me. Our jaws were on the floor, and we decided to leave because it was just a bad vibe after that. And just a few minutes ago, I was at another restaurant for lunch, and they showed me my seat and said, "Here you go, sir." And I said, "I am not a sir." And then I left because I wasn't comfortable anymore. And I went to a new restaurant, and I asked, "Before I sit down, where's the bathroom, please?" And they said, "Oh, it's right this way, sir." And I just left because I wasn't comfortable anymore. If you're a server in the food industry, you don't need to use words like sir or ma'am. There are ways to be respectful without using those words. And if you get it wrong for someone like me, I will probably leave the restaurant. And it puts like a bad vibe on my day when it happens, especially when it happens 3 times in a row.
Girlfriend, usually my take on this would be a dude also identifying as a woman. That would be a somewhat of a logical conclusion based on how this person acts and behaves, but I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. Now, again, this person also makes educational videos for young kids to see of this person, what this person is going to be doing to this person's self very soon by chopping off a healthy body part down there, right? So I don't know about you. Okay. I don't know about you, but I personally think that this individual has got something significantly wrong going on in their life to get to this particular point. Could be wrong. Could just be a cry for attention, a cry for help. Who knows, right? Who knows indeed. And to say on TikTok that I have been misgendered 3 times, pause for a second, in the last 24 hours. You poor person. Like, if you think that you're going to go through life not being offended, and I mean, how is this even offensive, to be honest with you? But if you think you're going to walk through life not being offended by anyone, you've got another thing coming. You're going to live a very very shallow and miserable life, if you ask me. Oh, well, we don't want your service anyway. If you're going to whinge and whine and complain and leave the restaurant because a waiter was doing his job and referring to you correctly in the right way, even though you seem to think that it's not the right way, how dare you go after the waiter? Like, the waiter is paid bare minimum, man, not much at all. And you're going there and you're just trying to upset and ruin their day. Like, who do you think that you are? And better yet, you're going to different restaurants for lunch. What in the world are you doing to be able to pay for going to all these restaurants? I think it's just being utterly annoying. But then again, you're not really paying for the meals because you just choose to get upset and you decide to leave over someone saying the truth. That seems really ridiculous if you ask me. But once again, there are so many people out there like this that complain. They jump up and down, they rant and rave, and it gets them really nowhere. It's sad more than anything else. Like, I'm not trying to ridicule any of these people at all. I'm actually trying to help them see the truth. But I don't think it's going to work, but trying nonetheless. It's like you're a person that is going around. Think about this for just a split second. You're a person that has got so much time on their hands that you are going to a restaurant and complaining about a waiter referring to you as something that you actually are. Like, again, who the hell do you think that you are that you can do that to a poor waiter? And by the way, ladies, if a man or a woman treats a waiter, ladies, if you're watching the man treat a waiter with such disrespect, I would get the hell away from that man. It's a sign that if he can't even treat a waiter that is serving him with respect, how do you think he's going to treat you? I wonder. One of the lowliest of low jobs, aside from, cleaning and that. A waiter, a service that they're giving, they're offering to you. And in America, I know it's harder. But who the hell do you think that you are to treat them with such disrespect? And then leave the restaurant over something they didn't even know. Like, they're expected to know that you refer to yourself as she or ma'am. Like, people don't live in your fantasy world. They live in reality. But yet you're more concerned about your fantasy world that you want to upset the real world. And it affects people's lives and jobs. So stop it. It's not fair to the waiter. And your so-called girlfriend should get the hell away from you if you're treating white people like this. Like, how dare you? Honestly, how dare you? It's shameful behavior. Shameful behavior. Then you have the gall and the whatever else to go on TikTok and then claim to be the victim. It riles me up the wrong way, man. It really does. Anyway, I've had enough of talking about this, but you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.